You're watching Pyro Media Network.
Motivation to you only. Mentally feel like Kobe. I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me. I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili. From young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready?
Hello, Pyro Media.
We ready.
Thank
Been
you
ready.
for tuning
I'll wait.
in.
My
If
turn.
this is your first time joining us, welcome. We hope your experience with us is fruitful. While we are loading your experience, please do us a quick favor and hit that like button from whichever platform you're watching or listening on. And we do hope you consider hitting that subscribe or follow button so you can check out more of our amazing content. All right, let's start the show.
What is going on, Pyro Maniacs? We are back with another episode of Pyro Power Hour. I'm joined by Darius, the king over there with Jives Nation. Shout out to King Jives and the queen, Ramona Atkins. What's up, Royals? How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Happy Wednesday. I am blessed and highly favored. How are you, Darius? How are you, Ramona?
I am
I
here.
am really
Thank
good.
God.
It's a busy day.
It is a busy day. It is about. I forgot you guys are on the East Coast, so you guys start a little earlier than I do. Yes. But it is a day. It is a busy day nonetheless. So, but first off, before we start, I want to give a shout out to one of our esteemed pyromaniacs and gladiators, Dr. Holt. We want to keep him in prayer and his family in prayer today because they are going through a huge loss in their family. So make sure you guys send him some love. Shout out to Dr. Holt. He is a huge supporter of Pyro Power Hour and Pyro Media Network overall, and he's one of our gladiators. So we want to make sure we cover him as a community and as a group, and we love our brother and gladiator here. Okay, he be windmilling for us, so we got a windmill for him in times of need. So shout out to you, Dr. Holt.
Yes.
We are keeping you in prayer, and your family in prayer, the entire Holt family. So love you guys, and just wanted to make sure we throw that out there and make sure we keep you. We're thinking of you, and we can't wait to see you on Friday. Okay.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into some things. Yes. Thank you guys for the what's up, Walt? What's going on? Shout out to the Walt B Connection. And if you are not assigned, or I'm not assigned, if you have not done so already, make sure that you guys, because in our Patreon, we have a new show called The Walt Bay Seduction, and that is airing tomorrow. I believe it's at 6 p.m. No, because tomorrow at 6 p.m. is Nicole D. Vick. It is at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 p.m. We had to put it out late, but it'll be on there if you guys want to watch it at any time or whatever. It'll be in there, so make sure you guys are heading over there. I'm currently covering my. What's up, Michaela? How you doing, sis? What's up, Cupcake? Cupcake said that she's currently covering herself in Santo Bloom. Please hold while I swim myself. Listen, honey. Same. If you guys have not watched my morning vibings, I talked about. Oh my God, Kevin's here. What's up, brother Kevin? We haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. Shout out to you, King. Thank you for coming on through. But yes, make sure you guys. Make sure you guys get that Santo Bloom by Saltaire. It is delicious. It smells amazing, and it is unisex. Yes, it makes me take a moment and just smell myself.
Uh-oh.
I smell. I mean, I already smell great. I never like to walk around. I don't do funk. But Santo Bloom is it. Okay, and it just blends with my natural scent so well.
I'm so glad you don't do
I'm going
funk.
to make a phenomenal wife for someone. I promise you, I will. I promise you, I'm gonna be a phenomenal wife. Anyway, let's move on. I can cook, I can clean, I smell good. Anywho, yes, Kevin. Kevin is here. Shout out to Kevin. All right, y'all, let's get into some things. Make sure you guys are following Pyro Media Network on all social media platforms. And also, if you have not done so, make sure you thank our mods. Shout out to Cupcake and shout out to Dr. Holt. And if you want to become a mod, hit up Cupcake. Yeah.
Up to the cakes. What's happening?
Yes.
Thank you, Cupcake. She said I'm glowing.
Yes, Darius, you're glowing again. Ooh, Darius, you got trade over there?
You know, I said yesterday I don't think I'm with child. But...
Oh.
Lord, okay.
Well, how would you not know that if you weren't around? Are you doing a lot of missionary work? Is that what's happening?
Look, there's a proper time and a place for those kinds of discussions.
We'll save that for Pyro Cocktail Hour. We'll save that for Pyro Cocktail Hour. What's Kevin said? I finally text Blaze. I know that's right, y'all. Make sure you guys text Blaze BLAZE to 833-793-2423. I finally memorized it. 833-793-2423. So you can find out when we go live or when we upload new material. We appreciate you guys for supporting. And because if you're not getting notifications from YouTube or from from Twitch, then you can get notifications directly from us. Okay, amen. All right, let's get it. Any more church announcements? You got anything going on?
Wait, now you said we need a test.
You know what?
I'm gonna go get one. I'm gonna go to CVS and go get one after this.
They got early detection test area. Oh, that's the story. Already kind of. Now, listen, y'all. We are live, loud, and in color. Shout out to TS Madison on Twitch, on Instagram as well, and YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter. So make sure, amen. Yes, make sure you guys get into the things of the thing. Shout out to Walt B. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into some breaking news. We have a loaded docket, so I'm going to be really quick with our with our birthdays. No shade to anybody, but we just got a lot going on in our docket, and I want to make sure we get to it. And I'm really interested in hearing what Ramona and Darius have to say about some of these topics. So we're going to be quick with the breaking news and quick with the birthdays and shout outs and things of that nature. Okay, praise God. Let's go ahead. Praise God. Let's get into the breaking news. So pretty. Let's go ahead and get into the first thing up in here. First up on the breaking news, we have. All right, so the United Auto Workers Union is expected to endorse President Joe Biden on Wednesday, or today rather, according to a source familiar and a Michigan Democratic official familiar with the decision. The expected UAW endorsement comes as the Biden campaign is making a full pivot to the general election, pointing to former President Donald Trump's victory in the Republican primary in New Hampshire Tuesday as a clear sign that he is poised to emerge as the GOP presidential nominee. Biden is set to address UAW members at the group's conference in Washington, D.C. This afternoon, where the endorsement is expected to be announced. The White House and Biden campaign are excited. Yeah. Hey, Pete, what's up, King? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Coming on through. What are your thoughts on this?
Can we vote tomorrow? I'm so not in the mood. The commercials, the slander, the let me talk about you, your kids, your mama and your daddy. Like, let me go find your second grade teacher so I can talk about her too. Like, can we just vote tomorrow? I'm just so over it already.
Okay, we can have a conversation.
Look. If you can find one of their second grade teachers, baby, I don't have because they old as Methuselah, both of them.
My God, on today. Yes. I don't want. I want this to hurry up, but I also don't want a vote to tomorrow. And here's why, Ramona. Because I know that what's going to be happening. There's a lot of swaying that needs to happen, and right now Biden is just not in a good position because of what's going on with overseas, and some concerns with the economy, as well as just a lot of different things that people are concerned about. So
you know what? I'm amazed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm amazed that a lot of people that make comments, for example, about the economy
Mm-hmm.
actually are not really paying attention to what's going on, that under this current president, that we have more jobs
Yes.
than we've had. The stock market is doing great.
Yes.
Sure, everything is not all well, but we're not in a risk. You've got more Black folks that have jobs. The unemployment rate for African Americans is down considerably.
Yes.
We're not saying everything is perfect, but what we are saying is it's not what that other side makes it out to be. And oftentimes people get hyped up and they really don't know what's going on.
Absolutely.
I'm not surprised that the auto union is going to endorse Joe Biden. He has been a very, he and Kamala Harris have been very pro-union, especially for auto workers. This man went and picketed with the auto workers when and so it's not a surprise that they're going to endorse him. I personally am glad that the election is not tomorrow because I think the stakes are too high.
I agree.
And a lot of us are really ambivalent about the election. We cannot let Donald Trump back up in there. No. And Uncle Joe was all that great, but between the two of them, I'm gonna pick Uncle Joe every time.
Oh, absolutely.
If it come down to them too.
Every time.
You know what? I just don't want all the. I want us to be able to have the topics. I want us to be able to understand what we're voting for. I just don't want all the melee because we know it gets worse and worse as the election comes, and it stops being about the people and the best things for us, and it starts being about how much I can slander you. That's the part I can't.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with both of y'all. I do think that there's a and it's a little different for us because we keep our nose into the politics of it all. We understand, legislation, excuse me, and we also understand how the country works, right? To a certain extent. And so we have a little bit more. I know for me, I'm a political junkie, so I love listening in on what's going on, and kind of keeping my hand on the pulse of it all. So there's a lot that, is being manipulated into how the Democrats have been operating. But I also think, to be fair, there's a lot that, Biden has not done enough in terms of marketing. Everything is about optics. And I don't know what's going on, but the GOP has always had an opportunity or have a way of really sliding and really kind of going hard on narrative and negative narratives. And so they're capitalizing on it. But one of the big things I think that is going to be really damaging to the Democratic or to our Democratic nominee here is, and to the incumbent rather, is the fact that what's going on in Israel is not comfortable for certain people, especially when it comes to Gen Z, when it comes to young voters. There's a huge concern about it. Now, we're not going to go into detail with it because, whether here or there, everybody has an opinion on it. And so whatever your opinion is fine. But at the end of the day, how it's being handled is being criticized. And that may be used by Trump and his team to kind of go at him. So I think at the end of the day, we need to kind of be a little intellectually honest about overall everything. There's a legitimate danger in Trump becoming president again. I don't want it to happen, but at the end of the day, the way things are rolling, it's not looking good. And so I think this time from now until, the election cycle or until the election day, we need to have really hard campaigns. People don't 2023 went fast. We're just getting into 2024 and it's going to go fast too. Yeah.
I'm not trying to tell you how to vote, but how is it that a man that has 9 felony charges against him, he has 4 federal cases.
Mm-hmm.
How is it he has a case in Georgia? He just got convicted in a civil trial for sexual assault, is in trial again because he defamed this woman's body like that. Is up for consideration for the highest office in the land.
Yeah.
What does that say about this country that somebody like him can get up and do all this stuff and people would still want to put this guy up?
And
So very, very good question.
and it's a crazy thing because I have friends that live abroad, and we look crazy to everybody else. For
Yep.
just what Darius just said, that
Mhm.
this man has all of these things up under his belt, and yet we still want him to be the leader in this country.
Mhm.
It makes us look absolutely crazy. How is he even sitting there?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then,
You know,
you got people like, Tim Scott, old coon ass, just going up there and
we can't say
sell
that
out.
word. We can't say that word.
Coon.
We'll edit it out with Bullet and Flame. But no,
Okay.
we're gonna get to him. We're gonna get to him real soon. You don't worry about that. But yes, that's
Ooh,
gonna be
yes,
it for
sir.
right. We're gonna get to we're gonna get to Misha Scott real soon. But before we get into we have one more breaking news and we're gonna run through this real quick. A building sheltering thousands of displaced people in southern Gaza was hit this Wednesday amid intensified Israeli military attacks on Khan Yunis. According to the United Nations Relief and Works in Gaza, killing unaliving at least 9 and injuring 75 others. So that's going on in Gaza, and things are intensifying even more. So we're just going to have to, keep everything in prayer and keep an eye on stuff. Darius is standing on business. But that's what he
24/7.
I know that's what he is.
Come on now.
4 minutes has passed. He can say.
I know that's right. Tell him
You better
Cupcake.
You better keep track. Cupcake. Cupcake is a
Come
good
on,
manager.
come on, Cupcake.
Keeping us on lock. Yeah. So, but anyway, let's continue on with the day. We got a lot going on. So, what's happening today? We're gonna move real quickly. What's happening today is National Peanut Butter Day. When Marcellus Gilmore Edson first patented peanut butter in 1984, he probably didn't realize it would become a taste sensation that would sweep the nation. Whether you go crunchy or smooth, on January 24th, we put down our cell phones and pick up our spreading knives to celebrate National Peanut Butter Day. Happy National Peanut Butter Day to y'all.
I love peanut butter.
I do. I'm a big fan of peanut butter.
It's peanut butter jelly, y'all. Peanut butter jelly.
Whether smooth or crunchy.
Well, yeah. Do you guys like it smooth or do you like it crunchy or like how do you prefer your peanut butter?
I like them both. So I have a night ritual. My night snack is peanut butter and apples. So yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it is either crunchy or smooth. It don't even matter. I am a peanut butter nut.
Mm-hmm. He said, "I thought it was George Carver," and I thought George Washington Carver, crops and cotton. He was some peanut butter. Let's see. Established and founded industrial research eventually Tyler
Tomato.
Okay, yeah. So he discovered more than 300 uses for peanuts and hundreds more uses for soybeans, pecans, and sweet potatoes. So George Washington Carver did find multiple uses for them, but I do not believe that he patented peanut butter in and of itself. So George Washington Carver figured out ways to use discovered more than 300 uses of peanut butters. Not peanut butters. 300 uses for peanuts and hundreds more for soybeans, peanuts, pecans, and sweet potato. So he found uses for them, but I don't think he patented peanut butter. Yeah, who said that? George Washington Carver is the OG. Yes, so there's a little word verbiage here, but I totally understand what you're saying, Brother Keats. Michaela said, "Ooh, I could do this all day. I know that's right. Come on, peanut butter." Let's see here. Yeah, who said that? George Carver's OG. Hilarious. Kevin, make sure that you are hitting the live button. Let me throw some Dr. Hilarious. Y'all are the best. All right, y'all. Let's get into birthday shout outs because we're running. All right, y'all. We're still in Aquarius season, so shout out to all of the Aquariuses. And we're in January Aquarius time, so today's birthday shout out goes to none other than Kenya Moore. Shout out to Kenya Moore, born January 24th in 1971 in Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to everybody from Detroit. Kenya Summer Moore Daly is an American actress. Wait, I thought they divorced, or they're probably still in divorce. Is an American actress, model, producer, author, television personality, and entrepreneur. She co-starred in the Bravo series The Real Housewives of Atlanta from 2012 to 2018 and was a member of the cast of The Celebrity Apprentice 7 in 2015. Moore rose to prominence in 1993 after winning the Miss USA contest, which led her to compete in that year's Miss Universe pageant, ultimately landing her among the top 6, but she did not take home the crown. She subsequently appeared in minor roles in films, including Waiting to Exhale and Deliver Us from Eva. Moore has produced several film projects and had a book published. Shout out to Kenya Moore. Yes, yes. We also want to give honorable mentions. All right, shout out to Kenya. We also want to give honorable mentions to Tatiana Ali, born in January 24th, 1979, in North Belmore, Long Island, New York. You guys remember her as one of the actresses playing Ashley Banks.
Look, Ashley.
In The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She also starred in Tiana Jones on the TV One original sitcom Love That Girl. She also had a recurring role as Roxanne on the CBS soap opera The Young and the Restless. Yeah, she did a lot of good stuff. So shout out to her and happy birthday to you, Queen. We also want to shout out William Allen Young, born January 24th, 1954, in Washington, D.C. William Allen Young is an American actor and director who has starred in over 100 television, stage, and film projects, including 2 Academy Award-nominated films, A Soldier Story and District 9. He is best known for his role as Frank Mitchell on UPN's Moesha, Dr. Raleigh Guthrie on the CBS medical drama Code Black, and as Judge Joseph Ratner on CBS's CSI Miami. Shout out to him and all of his accolades. Next up, we have Anthony Lewis, born in January 24th, 1997 in Los Angeles, California. Hey, Anthony. How you doing? Anthony Lewis is a pop and R&B singer who made a name for himself after releasing his single Candy Rain. He signed with the Chemist Management. He made his television debut singing Candy Rain on the Queen Latifah show. Happy birthday to you, sir. Happy birthday to Jay Versace, born January 24th, 1998 in Pleasantville, New Jersey. Jay Versace is an internet star known for his random comedic content on the 6-second video app Vine. He earned over 3 million followers on the app. He runs a popular YouTube channel with over 900,000 subscribers, and he is also extremely popular on Instagram, with more than 5 million followers. So shout out to you, Jay Versace. Happy birthday to you. Also, David Diggs, happy birthday to born on January 24th, 1982 in Oakland, California. David Danielle Diggs, born January 24th, is an American actor, rapper, and singer. He is the vocalist of the experimental hip-hop group Clipping, and in 2015 originated the roles of Marquise de Lafayette and Thomas Jefferson in the musical Hamilton, for which he won both a Grammy Award and Tony Award. Happy birthday to you, sir. And last but not least, happy birthday to Sleepy Brown, born January 24th, 1970 in Savannah, Georgia. Patrick Sleepy Brown is an American singer, songwriter, and record producer from Savannah, Georgia. He is 1/3 of the successful Atlanta-based production team of Organized Noise, which has created hits for acts such as Outkast, Goody Mob, and TLC. TLC's Waterfalls, penned by Brown and Organized Noise's Rico Wade and Ray Murray, was a #1 hit single on the Billboard charts. So shout out to all of those kings and queens, and happy birthday to everybody that was born today on January 24th. Whew, we got a lot going on. I don't know, she said yes, Daddy. All right, Kenya Moore here. Y'all are the best. I got to go tell Dr. Holt it's his fave's birthday. I know, right? Love Smucker's Uncrustable. Oh, me too. This explains why she is the way she. You know what, Michaela? I know you're talking about Kenya Moore. We're not going to go there. All right, let's go ahead and pay some bills, y'all. When we come back, we're going to get into the rundown. We have a lot to talk about. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're streaming Pyro Power Hour.
now catch the electrifying sounds of Bullet and Flight Radio anywhere you go? Yes, you heard it right. Tune in to the high-flying beats and soaring melodies by downloading the TuneIn app on your mobile device. Just search for Bullet and Flight Radio and hit play. It's that easy. And if you have a smart device like Alexa or Google, just say, "Hey Google," or "Alexa, play Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn." Experience the rush of adrenaline wherever you are. Listen to Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn using your Alexa or Google devices. Soaring through the skies has never sounded this good. Don't miss out on the ultimate musical journey. Tune in now to Bullet and Flight Radio on TuneIn and let the music take you on an unforgettable ride. Get ready to elevate your listening experience. Brought to you by Bullet and Flight Radio.
Welcome black, everybody. We are black and here, and some of us are queer, and we're here to go ahead and get into the rundown, y'all. If you're just tuning in with us, thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It does help the algorithm, and it helps us, and it's free. That's all you got to do if you want to support. And you can go ahead and text Blaze, BLAZE, to 833-793-2423. Again, that's 833-793-2423. And shout out to our production team over at Pyro Media Productions, and thank you for making us look so dang on good. All right, let's get into the rundown, y'all, shall we? We got a lot to talk about. Let me move it over here. Oh my, praise Jesus.
Sure.
Yes. So let's get into it. All right, y'all. First up, now this broke this morning. Now I don't know if it broke, but the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I'm actually really frustrated about this. Shout out to Make It Make Sense, the content creator on YouTube and his YouTube channel. He brought it up this morning on, and thank you for those who are watching over on YouTube, or excuse me, on Instagram. Appreciate you. I can't pull up your stuff here on stream yet, but I'll shout you out if you go ahead and show some love. Appreciate it. But Shannon Sharpe, there's rumors. There's a lot of people going after him and talking about his sexuality. None of this has come about to say any of this is true. It's all rumors. It's all alleged. And a lot of it is coming from the fact of how he hugs people and that it's grooming and all the stuff, whatever. It's really, really disgusting. And I'm actually really frustrated about it because of the fact that, like, if he is, we don't know who he's sleeping with. We don't, and personally, I don't give a dang on. Okay, I really don't give a dang on. And the reason why is because it's just not that deep to me. If you sleep with men, then you sleep with men. If you sleep with women, you sleep with women. If you sleep with both, I don't care who you sleep with because I'm not in the bed with you. Unless you're gonna be in the bed with me, I don't care what's going on. So I think this is silly. And I want to and I think this is coming from his success with the whole Cat Williams interview. And I think this is some sort of backlash and ops trying to come after him with this. And I think it's BS. So I've never really been a fan of the Shay Shay show. Of course, I watch some of, the things that come up that are salacious or like or big or get viral. Like, for example, the Cat Williams show. So I can't say that I'm a fan of the Shay Shay show, but I don't dislike Shannon Sharpe. I don't know enough about him to dislike him, but I don't think that we should be going about trying to defame the man just because because Cat Williams said stuff on his show. So that's my opinion on it. What are you guys' thoughts? We'll start out with you, Ramona, and then Darius. Go ahead.
I agree with you 100%. I just think that it's people coming for him. That Cat Williams segment was just what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's doing what he's supposed to do. Coming for somebody's outside of what you see on the actual show, whatever he does outside of that, who cares? That's his business. Mind the business that pays you.
Yes. Darius?
Obviously, these people would just get them some, and I was trying to be, because I know I can't say certain words. These people would just get them some business, and mind them. I don't care who he's sleeping with now. Unless he's doing it with me. And so, I mean, this man, his show is successful. I mean, that Cat Williams interview, I mean, the millions upon millions of views. I think it was over 10 million views.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I mean, leave this man alone. Anytime somebody, gets a measure of success, here come the people out the bushes wanting to find fault with the person. Like whatever he like to do, hey, I'm here for it.
I agree.
And everything that I kept saying was because, as Felicia Yasin just said, this stylist, because he was hanging with his stylist, that means absolutely nothing. But you know what? I also know that people are miserable, and misery like company. So, and some people ain't gonna never be happy for you, even in your face, out and or around you. They don't know how to be happy for other people because they don't know how to be happy for themselves. So at the end of the day, leave that man alone. Look, get your coins, sir. Get your bag, sir.
Get your coin. And to Felicia's point, and even your point, Mona, this kind of goes hand in hand with the whole situation. Is Cat a homophobe? I don't think he's a homophobe. Actually, I don't. So I don't think so. But I think part of one of the things that frustrates me, Michaela said, I don't care, but I know from a close source that man is all women. You love to be with women, but we are in a hypocritical world where everybody has to say something. Well, yeah. So, I don't know. I think going back to Felicia's point, what frustrates me is that, like, if I hung around a woman all the time and I was, like let me not even use me as an example, because most people assume that I have majority female friends, which is not true. Because I'm a gay man, right? And so, but I think, if a straight man had a gay man or had a straight woman as a friend, they assume that they're together. And I know a lot of straight men who are not sexually attracted to either a really close friend of their that's of the opposite sex. So I don't think that's here. And I also have a lot of straight friends who don't mind hanging out with me in public and don't care what's going on. Like, we're chill. So I think that there's a lot to be said about he said, you're gay? I know. Right? Shocker. Hey, Sylvia, what's up, King? He said, I don't get why people still use sexuality as a kind of... Yeah, it's really dumb, and it's really low vibration at this point. Yeah. Like, for real. It's low vibrational. It's the bottom of the barrel of insults, and I don't even understand why it's like calling somebody like a human. How is that insulting? Like, I just don't understand anymore.
Call me fat if you want. Look, call me fat if you want to. I know.
Right, exactly. But anyway, we praying for you, brother. We hope you make it through this thing. I don't think it's that big of a buzz where it's gonna be like, super huge. I don't care. Yeah, Darius. Oh, Darius, we're losing you. You're breaking up a little bit, brother. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Okay. He might be on that Florida boot.
And look here, for all of the intents and purposes, get your bag, sir.
Get your bag, sir.
Because we know that rack up, that YouTube rack up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
He's gonna enjoy that. He's gonna enjoy that check for a while. Okay. If he's smart, he'll do some good things with it. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, good luck to you, brother. We're gonna move on to the next subject. Next up is the Oscars. We have a lot of Oscar. Oh, I think Darius is back. You back, brother? We good?
I am.
Okay, you sound much better. Okay, good.
Sound better.
All right, cool. So we're getting into the Oscars right now. So we have a lot of Oscar nominations. I don't know if I'm going to watch the Oscars because Oscars be so white, hashtag. But that's a whole nother story. But we have a lot of nominations. That came through. Actor in a leading role. We have Coleman Domingo for wrestling, which I'm really excited about. But he's going up against Cillian Murphy who starred in Oppenheimer. Actor in a supporting role, Sterling K. Brown. Shout out to him. He's going up against Robert De Niro and Robert Downey Jr., Ryan Gosling and Mark Ruffalo. And this is his first nomination for an Oscar, which is shocking to me because Sterling K. Brown is a phenomenal actor. So shout out to him. Actress in a leading role. Let's see here. Lily Gladstone, who is I think that she is one of the first Native Americans to win. She won something. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago. I think was it Critics' Choice? I don't remember. A Golden Globe. It might have been a Golden Globe. But she was one of the first, the first Native American woman to win a Golden Globe. So shout out to her. She's going up against Emma Stone and Carey Mulligan, Sandra Huller, and Annette Bening. There's a lot of Danielle Brooks. Shout out to Danielle Brooks of The Color Purple. She's also got a nomination for actress in a supporting role, as she well deserved. She's going up against Emily Blunt in Oppenheimer, America Ferrera for Barbie, Jodie Foster in Nyad, and Davine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. So there's a lot of dope stuff coming up in here. I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to win. I don't know if I'm going to watch, but I'm looking forward to see who's going to win these nominations. So I never have my hopes up when it comes to the Oscars, right. But that's that. Thoughts?
I'm not big on the Oscars. I just, I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but we need our own Oscars, quote unquote, so to speak.
Yep.
To nominate our community, because I think a lot of times our community gets snuffed. I think recently they gave Angela Bassett some type of humanitarian. Yeah, and I know I didn't like it. I mean, I'm happy for her. Don't get me wrong. I am, because she needs to be honored. But she should have had him a long time ago, because what's love got to do with it? Should have gave her one, if nothing else, gave her one. But I just feel like there is a point in place that we need to have our own, so we can honor our own, and not have us go and sit and them to put the camera on you, and then you not win, and you still got to be like this.
Yep. Yeah.
Even though
Angela, absolutely.
Yeah, with Angela Bassett's husband, unfortunately, when she didn't win last year, and he was like, and so when she didn't have a reaction, they put the camera on him. Yeah, we can stop all of that, because then it makes us look like, as Black women, that we're angry when we say anything. So no.
Yep. Yeah, I was just shout out to Pastor Kim over on It's Just Kim. Last night was a phenomenal conversation that she had with a wonderful human being. So definitely check it out. But I was talking to her after the show about conversations and how Black women, when they express themselves, it's considered aggressive. But when a white woman or somebody else expresses themselves, it's passionate. So yeah, there's disparities, and that's why I felt like. When Angela Bassett got snubbed, and people were like, why does she look like Stoneface or whatever? Because if she was to, frown, then people would be like, oh, she's being mean or whatever. If she was to react in any type of way and she had a right to feel upset. She deserved that award, but that's here nor there. So we'll whatever. Hey, Sean, what's up, Queen? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. All right, let's get into the next story. Darius Jackson's brother, Saranis Jackson, has reportedly filed a restraining order against Keke Palmer. I almost said Keke Wyatt. In the court documents obtained by the Blast News, Jackson reportedly filed 2 restraining orders against the Nope actress and her mother, Sharon Palmer. According to the report, Jackson is accusing Keke and her mother of harassment. Jackson also reported in the filing an alleged incident where he says Palmer harassed him on January 11th. Quote, she has made foul claims that I have sexual abuse claims on me when I do not. He wrote in the filing. Quote, I have never done such a thing. She has gone to the media and has used her celebrity to publicly lie on my family and myself, which has resulted in death threats by the public, end quote. Jackson also claims that the allegations made against him has led to, quote, banging at our door from strangers. In the filing, Jackson continues to allege that Palmer has stalked his friends and family. Quote, she has harassed and stalked my friends and family's social media, end quote. The filing alleges, quote, she has reached out to people in relation to me to lie on me and my family. His career has suffered because of it. Girl, anyway. Darius, what are your thoughts on the
So is this
Ramona?
the actual baby daddy or the brother of the?
This is who's pictured right now. This is Serranis, who is the brother. Who you're talking about is Darius Jackson, but this is Serranis who filed the actual.
This is such a waste of time. It is so petty. It's so petty.
Yeah.
I think it's some pettiness just being fair of coming from both sides. Kiki, if you done with the brother, you just need to be done with him. I mean, you got a child with him, so you still have to, deal with him in relation to that. But all this, but it's really just petty. And to me, for someone of her celebrity status and profile now, she doesn't need to get in the weeds with these people. So I just hope it dies down. This is somebody who is of no, nobody cares who he is other than he's Kiki's baby's uncle.
Nobody. What do you think, Ramona?
Who can love you like me? Nobody.
I agree with Darius 110% because she got a lot to lose, and most of the time people that's gonna mess with you ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
she got a lot to lose. She does game shows, TV shows, hostings. She has a lot on her plate. Y'all just get you an agreement that with the child support and visitation, and go on and rock it out. Leave them people to be who they are, because at the end of the day, she got too much to lose. Because we see it all the time where people will lose endorsements and all that they have going on within their resume, all because of allegations, not nothing proven, but allegations. She's never been a problem for anyone. Girl, keep being just that. Let them people speak and do what they say. If I was her, I wouldn't even respond to it. My lawyer would take care of all that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think she should leave it to the lawyer. I do agree with both of you regarding this whole situation. I do think that, in my shots at Shonda right behind my kidney supreme, I do believe that this is a little bit of, and this is all alleged, this is my opinion, this does not reflect on anything that has to do with Pyro Media, period. But I do think that this is a salacious attack from Serranis, because I think that he's trying to help his brother in whatever way, shape, or form. And I think that this is just retaliation for Kiki winning the restraining order case and also the custody case. So, but that was going to be happening anyway. This is, I believe that the case happened in California, and California is a mother state, so it's really unless you can prove that the mother is completely unfit or it poses a danger to the child, 9 times out of 10 they're going to go to the mother. And so,
you know what? Something else too. Kiki mama. Now I know she's a mama bear, but Kiki mama needs to stop talking, because Kiki mama has been the source of some of this drama, and I feel like she has kind of amped Kiki up with some of this. So Kiki mama needs to kind of be quiet too.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let Kiki be grown.
Let Kiki. She got attorneys. Let her attorneys do their job. Stop putting stuff out in the press. I mean, look at the whole recent thing with Kiki and her mama laying out Usher on an audio recording. Yeah. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that can have blowbacks on this girl's career.
Absolutely.
And like you said, Darius, it's petty on both sides. There's some petty on both sides. So that's why I said I agree. It is petty. Yeah, sometimes your mother's gonna do what mother's gonna do, but like you said, just let them handle that. Let them handle that.
Yeah. All right. Well, we do have a news update. Darius and I covered this story on Monday, but we did have an update as of this morning. Shout out to the Impressive channel. As you guys know, just to kind of give you guys a quick update, there was some speculation that Tina Knowles, a mother of the one and the only Queen Bee, Beyonce Knowles, shaded the Empress of Pop, Janet Jackson. So Tina Knowles had liked a post that was shading Beyonce, that was shading Janet and her ticket prices and things of that nature. And so and kind of like her meet and greets and prices and all of that stuff or whatever. And so it was really directed at Janet, and it was definitely in an attempt to shade her. But the fact that Tina Knowles had liked it, it kind of gave the impression that she agreed with it. And so as public figures, which Tina Knowles is, you have to be careful when you do stuff like that. So she had recently, as of last night, if I'm not mistaken, had posted a video to clarify some things. This is what she said. Take a look. Bro.
I'm trending for liking a post about ticket prices and an artist overcharging. First of all, being on the other side of that, I know better than anyone what a great production costs, and that it's expensive. And I would never criticize another artist, let alone Janet Jackson, who is the queen of production, and her family. I mean, they're the first family of music, always have been and always will be, and I love and respect them. Secondly, I stay away from negativity. If you follow me, then you know that I am not involved in the mess. What I am guilty of is liking posts, going through when I'm in a big hurry and I don't have time to really read, and liking things because I trust that these are people that I follow. That was a big mistake. I will never do that again. So I just want you to hear it from my mouth that I would absolutely never do that.
So, y'all know I'm a huge Beyonce fan. I consider myself a lieutenant general in the Beehive, okay? However, before there was Beyonce, there was Janet. Janet is the reason, or a main reason, a huge reason why I pursued dance, why I even started dancing. I love Janet more than than even Michael Jackson for me. Don't get me wrong, Michael is legendary, like forever. But for me, she is the reason why I started dancing and why I got into dance and why I even discovered that gift. So there is a respect that Janet demands, deserves, and I feel like I don't know what people have to be careful of people's. Yes, Lieutenant General, girl. Lieutenant General, but there's a respect that Janet deserves, and I'll even go as far as to say even Madonna deserves, because they both have paved the way. But we're talking about Janet right now. Janet has paved the way for a lot of Black female artists. Has paved the way and showed people what productions are supposed to be like. Has shown people she is still one of her I believe her and this I need to defer to Just Dominic, who is an even bigger Janet Jackson fan than I am, who knows the stats and all that stuff, but I believe that she's still holding the title for most ticket sales for a concert, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but the bottom line is that I call BS. I'm sorry, I have to call BS on Mama Tina, and I love Mama Tina. I do. Okay, I just have to call BS because you know better. You know better. There are companies that idolize Beyonce's marketing tactics. Beyonce's team has great marketing tactics, has phenomenal narrative building. So they know what optics are, right? And I believe that rubs off on whoever is around Beyonce. And I just feel like you just have to be careful about what you say and how you say when you are already under speculation about what's going on with Janet. This is stemming from what Beyonce's interview with Elle magazine and her shading the Jackson family. So that's not cool. So yeah, okay, we get it, girl. We understand that you may have liked something, and it could have been that. But I just call BS because I just feel like you know what you're doing. That's just me. I love you, Mama Tina. Do I think that she should be canceled or dragged through the mud? No. But I do think that there needs to be a conversation between Beyonce and Janet. I think that there needs to be a public apology. I think that there needs to be some type of because it's too much at this point, and I think this is really bubbling up from the Elle magazine thing. So, in my opinion, Beyonce, be the classy queen that I know that you are, and that I hope that you are, and that I hope that you've portrayed that you are to the public, and just do something that would be helpful to pop culture in the community. I think that's in my opinion. But what are your thoughts, Darius?
I feel like this is an issue that has been overinflated. I think exactly it is what she said it is. She liked the post, which we all do. Sometimes we like posts, on social media that we may not really give a whole lot of thought or credence to. It could be something I got a few minutes to spare. I'm scrolling down the timeline, see something. I might think it's funny. I might whatever, and I like it. I'm not thinking that, I don't think she was thinking I know she's Beyonce's mom and she's on the inside, so she should know better. But she's also her own person. I don't think that it was any ill will. This is my opinion. I don't feel like it was any ill will or ill intent on her part. And I think just because it's Beyonce's mom, everybody wants to make a big deal out of it and create something where there's not necessarily anything.
Yeah. Ramona?
I just feel like at this point, she knows. I'm not saying that she was being shady, and it could have been something funny, but the unfortunate part for her, the fortunate part, you are Beyonce's mother. The unfortunate part, you are Beyonce's mother. So everything you do gonna be looked at just like Beyonce looked at. One click. I want to know who seen the click. That was able to search out this one little click. However, and when she's sitting in the position that she is as who her daughter is, and she knows how it is being drugged through social media. But I don't think she had ill intentions. I just think that it was may have been quote unquote a mistake.
I'm trending for liking a post about ticket prices and an article.
So
I don't.
She doesn't seem like the type of person that's intentionally gonna be kind of But in the same token, your caution has got to be there because you are her mother, and people watching you just like they watching her.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of optics, something else happened. We're gonna wish them the best of luck, and like I said, I hope this doesn't blow up even more than where it has been. So I just think that it'll be smart if Beyonce does what she needs to do to kind of mitigate the situation and make sure that it doesn't look bigger than what it is. Sean says she got to be careful because of who she is. Yeah, exactly. It is your double-edged sword, as Mona said. Yeah. Kevin Moore says when you're that visible, you're held accountable for everything. Exactly. So Keith said, Madonna and Lauryn Hill be 12 hours late to their shows. Be thankful Beyonce showed up. It's facts. All right, y'all. Let's move in. Speaking of optics, so there has been a lot going on with the Hendersons. Shaunie O'Neal, now Shaunie Henderson. Is it Shaunie O'Neal still? Or maybe it's Shaunie O'Neal Henderson. Has came up on, it's been trending because of the fact that there's an allegedly she cheated on Keion 2 weeks before her wedding. This is all alleged. So what's crazy about it is that the reason why people are kind of shading her about it is because Shaq is the reason why she divorced Shaq is because he cheated on her. And so for her to do that, it kind of seems like a double standard. But this is all coming from someone who says that he slept with her. His name is Luce Cannon, and it's Luce is how you put. So this is what he said. He was on the jump off or no jumper podcast, whatever that podcast is. Everybody got a mic. Take the mics away. But anyway, this is what he said. Take a look.
Been with him and Shaunie O'Neal. Boy, you don't want to miss this.
That's what Shaunie O'Neal told me.
I don't believe that.
Shaunie O'Neal told me the same thing.
But for
Shaunie told
Kenny,
when she brought me my watch.
You was Shaunie?
Oh my God.
Shaunie O'Neal.
Oh my
Hey, you know the crazy part?
Hold on.
Look,
Hold on, wait.
Look, so look.
That's a wild card,
Listen,
bro.
Jesus.
She brought me an AP, right?
Wait, who brought you an AP?
Shaunie, right?
No, Shaq's bank account.
Look, Shaq got mad at me because I'm or whatever like that, but that's that's
what the right here.
So when I proposed to her, right?
Wait,
Shaq go off on her.
Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah.
Wait, stop. You proposed to Shaunie.
No, me.
To her.
When he proposed to me, Shaq DM'd me and said, I wish you the best.
What the you got to do with Shaq?
Because he was my friend.
Prior to
him and
Shaunie.
Prior to us.
So
Shaq
when I know who you are.
Yeah.
Because his wife or ex-wife.
No, because she was spending money on me, right? So she got me a Richard Millie.
Richard Millie. You capping? Come on.
No, he's not.
Dead homie.
He's not.
What happened to it?
I got.
It's not today.
No. Oh, he gets shot too many times. He don't wear jewelry no more.
Yeah. So it's like, at the end of the day, she was like a sugar mama to me on Crib. So at the end
you
of the
can't. Men do the same thing women do. I telling you right now.
One second.
Okay?
One second. Let me ask you a question. Was you going to the house?
I was going everywhere.
Well, what city was the house in?
Listen. She gonna be mad to the ball when she see this, but at the end of the day, is Shaunie O'Neal. She know what's up. I feel like 2 weeks before she got married to the pastor.
Oh
she
my
was like,
God. You gotta get her divorced. Stop it.
No, she told me, she was like, I need some good before I go down the aisle. I said, Crib, I got you. What you got for me? She was like, but listen, she was like, I got 10,000 for you. I said, that's not enough. When I pulled up, she gave me 50. So.
She was trying to cop.
She gave you 50
high five, baby, high five.
You got it like that?
Good one. High five.
Yo,
so of course he just told it all.
That comes from the O'Shea Duke Jackson podcast or show on YouTube. So shout out to you. Thank you for that content. I want to make sure we give credit to for that. So I got that clip from there. The O'Shea Duke Jackson channel. So shout out to them. I think that he's full of crap. I'm sorry. Yeah. I do. That there was too many pauses. There was too much. He even asked. I don't know.
That's why he got pum.
You know what?
Right.
He's just full of it. Period. Ain't no real man. Got it. First of all, whatever your dealings was with Shaunie, if there was any dealings, why is you getting on here talking about it? And I don't even know if I believe what he said, but don't know real men. You don't got to get up here and talk about who you laid with and who you played with and all that. Men don't do that. Not real men.
Absolutely. And your girl was right there in front of you. You talking about some other girl that you were with, girl. But what bothered me is how are you, the girl that was there? Why are you allowing him to talk about another woman that he dealt with? If he's going to talk about another woman like that, he's going to talk about you like that.
But for her, to see him, he thinking that's going to increase his bag. That's going to get him more press, more notoriety, and she just along for the ride, baby. She just along to the next to the next highest bidder comes along.
Right.
So yeah.
Moda, what's your thoughts, girl? Right. Exactly.
That's why when he said, "Oh no, I got pum a couple of times." That's why. Yeah, that's why, because you probably done said that same thing about somebody else, and they had to unload on you real quick. Because yes, sir, no, it wasn't even believable the way you was first. Like Darius just said, what man is really out there telling that? And then you talking about, oh, she was just my sugar, my boy, bye.
And I have other issues with Shaunie as far as like the Basketball Wives franchise. This is not something that I believe that happened. I would believe her sleeping with TD Jakes before I believe her sleeping with that guy. I'm sorry. Swallowed. Okay? I'm sorry. Anyway. Good luck, girl. And good luck to whoever you.
And I don't know if he seen that the one where her husband said, I'm in transition. I got these hands, sir. You better stop.
You better chill out. Yeah, girl, TD Jakes. I would believe that she slept with TD Jakes, before I believe that she slept with that boy. And even if she did, who cares? I don't believe it was 2 weeks before Keion.
It's just a
Keion
really
is
poor taste.
fine.
Like, what kind of man are you? You know, whoever you had dealings with, real men and grown men and women don't get out here and do stuff like that.
They don't tell them secrets.
Swallowed. You better lay low. You better lay low, honey. Low. Anywho, let's move on. Let's get to the last story and the topic of the day. I'm going to skip some of these other stories, and then we'll talk about it on Friday. Tim Scott. Tim Scott. This Negro. Wait, come back here, Ramon.
I'm with you.
Both of y'all come back here.
Look here. I just moved. I was in South Carolina for 20 years. Look here. I cannot with him. Let me shut up. Go ahead. Look, we be back.
Right. Let me go ahead. So Tamisha Scott, has recently been engaged to Becky, to this lady. I think her name is Lisa Tim Scott's girlfriend. I think it's Lisa Goudreau. Oh yeah, Lisa Gilroy. Excuse me, Lisa Gilroy. And so Tim Scott has obviously, you guys know, dropped out of the race. Okay, it's time to go. Y'all are the best. Stop it. He has endorsed y'all's favorite president, Donald Trump. And
not I, said the cat.
Not I. But some of the so listen. Let's be real about this. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Y'all know what's going on. You guys are not stupid. One thing I know about the Pyromaniacs is that one thing about y'all are not dumb. I don't have to sit here and give you guys a whole kind of like dissertation on what's happening. We know what's going on. Okay, we know that you dropped out of the race before because of the fact that the GOP didn't see you as a viable candidate, not just because, and this is all alleged, this is all our opinion, but not just because of the fact that you were black, but also the fact, and if they were going to use you as a black Republican, they were going to use you as a black Republican because you were easily used, you were easily toyed with, just like Herschel, Herschel Walker and his tambourine banging self. Okay. So, drum banging stuff. So we know what's going on with you, Timothy. All right. But the issue is, one of the issues that it would have been fine if it was Herschel Walker. But the problem with you is that there was been allegations that you like the girls. Or how does King John say it? The girls. In the words of Darius, you are a lady of the missionary.
So I look at that picture and all I just see a dagger spirit.
So I see Mushmouth, and that's no disrespect to Mushmouth from the Fat Albert, the Cosby Kids. It's nothing, no disrespect to Mushmouth, but that's all I see. I'm sorry.
I look at that picture and I look like I just see two lesbians.
Listen, we don't know whether he is or is not. But what I do know, Tanisha, is that this is not believable. Okay? This, you getting on your knee to propose to a woman, is not believable.
And for the record, if you're supposed to be proposing and you and her just out there walking on the beach, where does cameraman come from?
That's what I'm saying.
Child, you know this is all staged.
Baby.
You know it's staged. Listen, honey. Sweet.
This is a political marriage.
Madam.
Ms. Mama, when she was running for president, they told her she had to go get her a wife.
Poo-poo. We need you to understand, honey, it's okay to be gay. All right? It's number one. Number two, you're not fooling anyone. Okay? I've done this before. I have been married under false pretense. Done this already. I know the routes, okay? I know what's going on.
And let me apologize to Mushmouth from the Cosby Kids. I'm so sorry to put you in that space of comparing you two, because I like you more than I like it. him.
This is
so
too much. This
to
is
the
too
Cosby
much.
Kid.
I just see two women's.
You know what? Women. Listen, maybe he's delivered. Maybe
with a T.
You know, maybe he's delivered. Maybe he has found the light. Maybe he does like women's. But this, ma'am, sir, ma'am, this is not it. This is not. I don't believe you. And I don't know if you're vying for a position in the Trump cabinet or if you're playing for the next election. Okay? Either way, I see you, girl.
And for the record, it's kind of cool outside. You ain't really out there on that beach like that. Cut it out.
No, honey. No.
Cut it out.
No.
Look here.
Okay. You listen. You're not up on the beach. Listen. And then her hands are in her pocket, honey. She doesn't care.
Because it's cold out there. Look, I just moved back from South Carolina. Right now, we are in our winter season. It ends next month. It's a little chilly out there. Ain't nobody out there doing that. They might be jogging with their dogs trying to get their blood going, but that water cold. Sir, again, I'm just saying, like, who got the camera?
I'm over. Can you take them two lesbians off the screen, please?
Okay, listen, I'll take back what I said. It is a white woman hot and black woman. Okay, we're done. I see. We see it, girl. And then Kevin says, y'all know he can't be gay. He's an upstanding evangelical Christian. He's an evangelical. He is straight. He is straight, honey.
Child, he look like he's a meat stretcher.
Allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. But listen, good times. Good times, everybody. We'll play the rest of the stories on Friday because they're not really major stories, but yeah. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you go ahead and bless us with a Cash App. You can hit me up at KwameC86. You can hit Darius at DLight01. And then Ramona, you can go. I'm sorry. 08. DLight08. My apologies. As in Darius Light 08. And then you can hit up Ramona on everywhere by going to RamonaAtkins.net and finding all of her information there. Definitely check it out. All right, y'all. We love you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate delivered. What did he say? Delivered to the park at night. He likes women's pants. You know what?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Yeah. The glasses of the night. The glasses of the day.
Yes.
The glasses of the day. There we go.
Yes. Okay. All right, now. Oh, those are cute. I like those, sis. Yes. Go over to Succulent Eyes. Is it .net or .com?
It is succulenteyes.com. Eyes is with a Z.
Yes. And you can go to RamonaAtkins.net to find out all that information as well. So we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we'll see you guys on Friday. You guys got anything before we head out?
Everyone have a good rest of the week.
All right, y'all. Stay blessed. We'll see you guys. Yeah.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.